Aggression, a new trend for the young to consume. Now everyone's walking it and everyone's talking it. You can hear the devil speaking through the mouths of the ignorant. Cause dumb is now the new cool, dumb is now the new school. Killing intellect, disempowering the mind. It's the doom generation of violence and hatred. It's the feral generation of the 51st state. Come and buy some violence. The depression of a culture is sold to the masses. Come and buy some violence. The aggression of a culture is sold as a trend. Manufactured violence. They glorify the ghetto and sell it as a way to live. Come and buy some violence. The depravity of a culture is sold as a product.
Violence, masculinity, fuck mentality, selling as trends to the young. Violence, masculinity, street mentality, selling as a trend to the young.
Copycats and counterfeits, cliche street talk, accents and ghetto slang, homogenized language. Juvenile delinquents are talking borrowed lingo with superficial syntax and urban dialectics. Monotone clones spreading across the nation, spawned from the bowels of Americanization.
Ghetto, 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 ghetto is a fashion, a white commodity. Ghetto makes a profit for the corporate machine. Aggression makes a man, that's what we're told. Aggression makes a man, that's what we're sold. Violence, masculinity, fuck mentality, selling as a trend to the young. Violence, masculinity, street mentality, selling as a trend to the young.
Come and buy some violence. The depression of a culture is sold to the masses. Come and buy some violence. The aggression of a culture is sold as a trend. Manufactured violence. They glorify the ghetto and sell it as a way to live. Come and buy some violence. The depravity of a culture is sold as a product. Manufactured violence. Society's aggression consumed like a fashion. Come and buy some violence. Hyper-masculinity sold as a style. Poverty tourists, gentrifying Babylon. Poverty tourists, tell me where you're really from. Tell me where you're really from. Poverty tourists, tell me where you're really from. Big boys, tell me where you're really from. Baseball caps and trainers, tell me where you're really from. Come and buy some violence. The depression of a culture is sold to the masses. Come and buy some violence. The aggression of a culture is sold as a trend. Manufactured violence. They glorify the ghetto and sell it as a way to live. Come and buy some violence. The depravity of a culture is sold as a product. Manufactured violence. Society's aggression consumed like a fashion. Come and buy some violence. Hyper-masculinity sold as a style.
Violence, masculinity, fuck mentality, selling as a trend to the young. Violence, masculinity, street mentality, selling as a trend to the young. Violence, masculinity, fuck mentality, selling as trends to the young.